What's up guys, it's your boy Curt, coach of the East Coast Bishop, bringing you week 6 of the APA Academy Season 3 versus LanturnJoe and his Forest Green Rowlet. We are fighting over last seed in the league at the moment, so hopefully I can come out on top in this one. If not, then unfortunately I'll be last place in the league, but I'm having fun, that's the main thing. So I'll go over a quick team recap once we get in to this, once Joe does his intro. So we have Guts, Flame Orb, Conkeldurr. I have enough speed on that so that I can outspeed the Gigantamax Alcremie, which he does bring. I have the Gigantamax Corviknight, which is just a default roost set. Don't know if I'll need Gigantamax on that. Scarf Primarina, just basically to revenge anything that isn't Scarfed, maybe Dracovish. Acid Trip, which is my dedicated Dracovish check. Heavy Duty Boots, Darmanitan, just because I want to be able to come in on rocks if he did bring them, but he didn't bring them, so that's really nice. And then we have a Eviolite, Stealth Rock, Toxic, right on, just to try and toss off some Toxics here and there. So I think I'm gonna lead with Darmanitan and just fire off a U-turn if he leads anything that isn't Dracovish, or yeah, I think Dracovish is the only lead I don't want to see here. I can U-turn on everything else pretty safely. Yeah, so him bringing the Arcanine, the Jolteon, the Venusaur. So this makes me feel like he brought the Xatu, Hitmontop, and the Alcremie. So what's he gonna lead off with here? Dracovish would be annoying, as it did force me straight out into my Vileplume very early. He does lead with the Jolteon, that's really nice. He's probably gonna Volt Switch here. Thinking I'm gonna be Scarfed, which I'm not actually Scarfed because I want to be able to fire off a Will-O-Wisp. This is a semi-check to if he wants to go into Dracovish, but I'm just gonna U-turn. That's 100% my play. Turn 1 is to just hard U-turn. Yep, so he does go for the Volt Switch. He sees that I'm not Scarfed. He does a lot of damage. That is, I think that's Specs Jolteon. Based purely on that damage, I think that's Specs Jolteon. That's actually really annoying. I need Rhydon for that. Which he didn't even bring the Dracovish, so don't even know what I'm saying. He's just leading with Dracovish. I'm not paying any attention to that, obviously. No Dracovish is actually huge. That frees up Vileplume a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna go out into my Rhydon here because Rhydon actually just clicks Stone Edge pretty safely. Nothing on his team really 2-hit KOs this. I don't even think offensive Hitmontop can 2-hit KO my Rhydon set. Just because Rhydon's so bulky. So if he does go into Hitmontop, if he is max attack adamant, how much does he do with close combat? He does like, wow. He does max 59%. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I just Stone Edge here. Because he probably goes Xatu on my rocks. Because he doesn't want rocks up on his side of the field at all. Because that'd be really annoying for him. So if I can get the Stone Edge off on this, or the if I can kill the Xatu, it means I could get rocks up later and they basically stay up. Yeah, so he's gonna switch. Just probably straight into Xatu, I'd assume. No, he goes into the Venusaur. That's still nice, I get a nice amount of chip off on this. He reveals his offensive Venusaur. So I think I just go into Corviknight here. I think Corviknight is 100% my play on the Venusaur. because I don't think he has anything to actually hit Corviknight. No, not unless he's got Sunny Day Weather Ball, but I don't think... He'd have to be Sunny Day Weather Ball to even think. He'd have to be Modest Life Orb to think about bringing that versus me. So he just clicks Energy Ball. That's really nice. So yeah, he reveals he is Life Orb. Really nice to know. I think I just Roost here. I don't outspeed Jolteon with Primarina just because, well, it's a Jolteon and Primarina has no speed on that. I don't know why these are at those levels on my calc, that's really annoying. So let's fix that. So he goes back into Arcanine as I just Roost, so that gets an idea on what he might do. So I think my play is to go into Conk on the... Actually, I think I go Primarina, because his Moonblast switch-in is Venusaur, and since he's offensive Venusaur, Primarina actually 2-hit KOs offensive. It actually 2 hits from this range. So he's gonna go for the Fire Blast, and he reveals his special. I avoid the attack, which is huge. I think I actually could just fire off a Scald here. What's he got? Yeah, I think Scald's pretty free. I don't see any reason not to just Scald here, because if he goes Venusaur, then he takes a decent amount in chip damage. Seeing as I am modest. Yeah, he goes into Jolteon, which is actually even better for me, because that does a lot of damage to that. That's a big chunk onto that. I think I go into Vileplume here. If he is... would he be Modest Specs versus me? Yeah, I guess he can afford that. But I don't think that does any damage even with... Yeah, no. Modest Specs, he'd probably be enough for my Raichu. So that means he probably doesn't have much. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Vileplume, because if he does go into Arcanine, then I always go back into this and just fire off another Scald. Or even a Moonblast now that he's taken this chip. As he goes for the Volt Switch, he probably goes back into Arcanine, which is really chipping this down. He probably goes back into Arcanine. I could always go into Rhydon and try and get my rocks up. No, because he's already seen that I don't think rocks would be the play. I think maybe if he does go Arcanine and I go Rhydon, I think Earthquake would be the play in case he gets Hitmontop. So he goes into the Magic Birdie. So he goes into Xatu. I go into Corviknight every single time on this. Like, what does this do to me? I don't even think Xatu touches my Vileplume, honestly. He could teleport here. He could be screens too, which could be really annoying. But that's really annoying. I guess we'll be back when we get reconnected. Okay, and we're back. Basically at where we had the disconnect, where he's Volt switching into the Xatu. This mon's I don't know what to do. I still think my play is going into Corviknight, just because that seems like my best switch into this. If he screens, I have the Fog to get rid of that. so that should be fine. If he screens, I'm just gonna defog, just to see what he does. Well, I'm actually gonna Iron Head into defog. But that's only if he screens. If he doesn't screen, then I'll just double back out. So he's just gonna go for the raw Psychic. So that's fine, that's fine. We're getting intel on this set. How much? Just because Xatu Psychic. He could be Heat Wave, which I kind of want to scout for with Primarina. But what does Primarina do? What does Primarina do back? It's the bigger question. So Psychic to put me. So it took 37. Yeah, so he's basically not invested. I think my play is to just Iron Head here. Because if he goes Arcanine, he goes Arcanine. Yeah, so he's just going to withdraw into the Jolteon. That's something I do like to see. Can Corviknight in Gigantamax. Oh, there's a crit. That's. Can I take a modest specs while I'm Dynamaxed? From 163 HP. He does maximum. So it's 163. So I'm at 163. So yeah, I take that. Not very well, but I take it. So it could be a way to kill this, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth burning that. I think I just go into Rhydon and fire off an Earthquake. I think that's my play. Let's just go out into Rhydon. Corviknight rests up on a lot of this team because he could just Volt Switch again. He goes for the Discharge, so he's actually Discharge over Thunderbolt. Oh, we do get the special attack boost with Lightning Rod in this. That's interesting. That's a change that they've made. Was not expecting that. Do I Earthquake or Stone Edge? I think. What's more likely to come in? I think I have to go Stone Edge just in case. I'm not taking any chances with this. So he is locked into it. He has to switch here. So that's the main thing. There's no point in clicking Earthquake on a Mon that's potentially not going to come in. And if he does go into the Hitmontop, then I just go into Primarina or fire off a Moonblast. So that should be fine, because I think I do 2-hit KO Venusaur, and if I don't 2-hit KO Venusaur, I can always go back into Corviknight. He just stays in and he sacks the Jolteon. That's huge. That's huge. Oh, but so I'm just gonna get Rocks Up. I think I just get Rocks Up. If he's just gonna give me the Jolteon, I'm just gonna sit in front of it and get Rocks Up. Yeah, give me Jolteon. If I had Earthquake there, I would have had the Jolteon, but yeah, he's just gonna give me the Jolteon. I'm just gonna get Rocks Up. He's just gonna give me special attack boost. Not that it mattered, but yeah, I'm gonna get my Rocks Up. I need Rocks Up this game. It's really nice for chipping Arcanine as it constantly comes in. So I'm just gonna fire off my Earthquake now. I'm not taking any chances because he's just staying in. He's just trying to sack the Jolteon. I think he's trying to get a safe switch into Venusaur. So he's trying to so now he switches. I think he's going Venusaur thinking I'm not going to attack him. Now he goes into Eddie. He goes into Hitmontop. So that is his spinner. Is he Intimidate? He is Intimidate. Hitmontop. Level 50 Intimidate, max HP versus Rhydon with the Intimidate up. Still do about 50%, so he's not max HP. So after Rocks, that is a guaranteed 3-hit KO. I'm going to go into the Primarina and fire off a Moonblast. I think that's my play. Let's just go Primarina. Because if he close combats this thing trying to kill it, I need this thing now that he's just decided to keep the Jolteon. I don't understand why he kept the Jolteon. Why he was trying to sack the Jolteon. Sorry. But now Jolteon's just a sack. Because it can't switch in and on anything. it has to come in on a pivot or a slow momentum to do anything. So we're just going to go into Primarina. I don't think this thing gets anything that would be worth... Yeah, so he's just going to close combat, which is even nicer for me, because he does like no damage. Okay, he actually does a lot. So that is 100% Adamant Hitmontop. Yeah, I'm just going to fire off a Moonblast. He doesn't have a switch into Moonblast left on this team, so still no deaths so far, so that's really nice. This Alcreamy's still looking like it could be a problem, but that's why I like Corviknight here. It could actually be really nice. I think he's max Flare Alcreamy so he can get the Sun for Venusaur, which is actually really cool. But I think I can deal with that because of max Steel Spike. Yeah, so once you go into it, I think he goes into Venusaur. So that's really nice. Picking off that is huge, because now that takes even more pressure off my that takes more pressure off Rhydon. So Rhydon just Rhydon becomes a win con in this game now, which is actually kind of crazy. Rhydon being a win con is huge, because honestly I just brought it for rocks and to try and chip things down, but now he's sort of turned it into a win con because it stops his Jolteon. It also just so he goes into Jolteon, but what's he click? So the rocks kills Primarina kills Venusaur with Moonblast. Jolteon dies to rocks. Right on. So that's huge already. As he goes out into the Xatu, how much does Xatu take? With rocks up on his side of the field, he takes about 50% if he's Spadef. But this will be a big test. I basically click Moonblast here. If I don't kill, then I switch out and I still have a Scald Spam. If I do kill, then he probably goes... yeah, so we kill, so that's Primarina getting another one. Primarina is just popping off this game. Kills Xatu with Moonblast. Scarf Primarina really coming in clutch here. I don't think he realized that I was going to be Scarf Prim. So he goes into the Alcreamy. He's probably going to G-Max and hit me. I think I sack the Dom. Yeah, I think I sack Dom. That's my play, is to sack Dom. I don't need Dom anymore. It was only really there to deal with Venusaur and Jirachi, and he only brought one, and he sacked one of them pretty early. So Dom was really, yeah, it's really my most expendable Pokemon. So I'm just gonna sack the Dom to Alcreamy. Kills Darmanitan with, what's he kill me with? So goes into that. Now I need to calc to see if Max Steel Spike kills the Alcreamy. So he goes for the Max Guard. Interesting. So I can actually get a big chunk of chip off on this. So I think I just go for a straight Flare Blitz on the Alcreamy. Alcreamy, G-Max. If he's Fizz-Def, so max HP. Let's just say max defense. Bold, just to see. Flare Blitz does about 20% if he's Fizz-Def. So this will tell me something about his set at least. So we just go for the Flare Blitz. Oh wow, that did a lot. Oh wait, I didn't have. Okay, so Dom just dies to recoil. So he doesn't get his Sun either, which is really big. So actually, home Darmanitan dies to recoil. Now let's see. What do I want to go into? What outspeeds his Alcreamy? What's its base speed? Base 64. I think I go into Corviknight because I'm pretty sure I outspeed that with no speed investment. Unless he's like max speed. He could also be max special attack, but I highly doubt that. Yeah, I outspeed this. I don't even need to G-Max because I don't really want to waste the G-Max. So I'm gonna go for the Iron Head here. I should kill this, even if he's Fizz-Def. So he's max speed, max special attack, Alcremie, purely based off the fact that that max flare did that much. Yeah, for him to do that much, he's max, I think probably timid. So Corviknight picks up a kill. Corviknight kills Alcremie with Iron Head. Wow, I'm really surprised that yeah, so he's just gonna go into Arcanine here. I think I just go into I think I go into Rhydon, don't I? So Sun's up, Rhydon. He could have Solar Beam though. He could very well have Solar Beam. What's my play here? What's he still got in the bag? He's still got the Hitmontop. Yeah, I think I just sack this Mon, honestly. I think I just sack Corviknight so I can get Rhydon in safe. No, I can get Primarina in safe because I think Modest Prim in Sun to Arcanine is probably defensive. Scald, Sun, still 2-hit KOs, and this will tell me if he has Solar Beam. Solar Beam doesn't even 2-hit. Does it 2-hit from this round? I'm still faster anyway, it doesn't even OHKO. It has to get like max roll if he's got no investment in special attack. Yeah, I think Scald's still my safest click. This will tell me a lot about his Arcanine set. So Arcanine kills. Corviknight with Fire Blast. So what did he just extreme speeded, so that makes me think, how much did he do? He put me from 96 to 52. So he took, he did about 43, so he's no attack investment, so he shouldn't kill here. So yeah, I just click Scald again. You shouldn't kill here unless he's got some attack investment. Even then it'd be like a max roll. Yeah, he doesn't kill here. So I just Scald. If he's Mark Punch on the Hitmontop or Bullet Punch, then he gets a kill. If not, Hitmontop. Level 50. He's at about 50%-ish, I'd assume. I don't exactly know. If he's Assault Vested, then I don't kill in the Sun. I never killed anyway if he's Assault Vested. But I think I just Scald here. I sack the Primarina and I make this a safe win. I don't try and get greedy. Primarina kills Arcanine with Scald. Hitmontop kills Primarina with Fake Out. And I'm gonna give the final kill. I'm gonna give it to Acid Trip. Vileplume kills Hitmontop with, what do I kill him with? I think I just Moonblast here. I just Moonblast. This is a guaranteed check. No matter what he clicks here, I'm pretty sure I take one. Yeah, I think me clicking Moonblast here with Vileplume is the play. Because I should do about 30%. So we close combat, so he just gives me it. Yeah, that did nothing. We chew on that. This is why Vileplume was a Dracovish check. And I get the para on the effect spawn, not that it matters anyway. All it does is speed up the process if I don't kill here. Which I do kill. So GG's to Joe. That was, I did have a bit of a problem with that Arcanine if I didn't manage to kill what I did early. Being able to kill the Jolteon when I did was absolutely massive. Being able to get rocks up and him not being able to remove was even bigger. That kind of stuff was just There's not much he could do. He had to rapid spin when I was in with Rhydon, because if I stayed in and earthquaked there, I'm pretty sure he died and he lost his spinner even earlier, which basically meant that Primarina just come in and won regardless, because he had, I don't know what he went after that. I don't think he had anywhere to break it. But anyways, again, GG's to Joe. All of his stuff will be in the description below, and I'll see you guys next week for week 7.